Today I'm no longer Michael Taylor because I'm becoming an Instagram trader. The first thing you need to do as an Instagram trader is to make people think you're really rich and far more successful than they are. And the best way to do that is to hire a jet like this for the day so you can get a year's worth of content in just 8 hours. Or you can hire a car like this for the day and drive around it and pretend you own it. And this method is used by fake gurus to sell courses on stocks, forex, drop shipping, crypto, and in this video we're going to go through this for education purposes only. So the first thing you need to do is take 5,000 from your savings or get a credit card with a 0% fee and then balance transfer it to another credit card and then into your bank. This is to get you some immediate cash in the bank. Now what you want to do is start buying yourself some designer clothes. Don't go for quiet luxury here, because what's the point of owning a Louis Vuitton hoodie if nobody knows it's Louis Vuitton? Exactly, so go big, or you might as well go to Primark. But make sure you go for brands with big logos like Louis V, Boss, Gucci, Armani, the sort of clothes that people think rich people wear, because if you wore something that actual rich people wear, nobody would have ever heard of it, and that makes it pointless. So we've got a bunch of clothes here that we are going to be returning, and we're going to make sure we keep the tags on. But for now, we need the car and the magic begins. So we're going to start creating content with the car, and the idea here is to get a full 365 days worth of content in one day, wearing lots of different outfits. That means lots of B-roll of you driving the car, pics of you in front of the car, and quick videos that you can post on Reels and TikTok. You'll also need a videographer, so you could use Alex here, who's helping me with this video, but he's a man of integrity, so he's not going to work with you if you're out to scam people. But don't worry, there are plenty of people who'll do anything for a quick buck, so you won't be short. And if you are, just ask a friend to do it for the day. Tell them you'll let them come in the jet so they'll do it free for the pick. You also need to make sure you use lots of trading cliches like buy at support, sell at resistance. That's what most people don't get. Or come up with some fake cool sounding indicator like the ICE indicator, which is the Intergalactic Chart Extreme indicator. And look, if you're having trouble, just use ChatGPT to help you out. Use this prompt and it will give you 20 different trading cliches you can run wild with. The best way to sound like an expert is to say cool sounding things, but without actually saying anything at all. Who's gonna know? Not your victims, that's for sure. And here's a pro tip. Make sure you call out forex scammers who are renting out Lambos in order to make people think they're rich. This is going to give you more credibility, because the beauty is that nobody is going to suspect that you're running the exact same scam that you're calling other scammers out on. Honestly, it's genius. I've seen this plenty of times where a guy, and it's always a young guy in the 20s, tells people to beware of people offering signals by sitting in a Lamborghini, and then the video transitions to them in a Lamborghini and they mention to join their group for free signals. It's like signals inception. So once you've got the content with the car, you also need to find a large estate with luxury houses on Google Maps before you drive there. Bonus points if these are gated and you can get through the gates. What you need to do here is project the idea of wealth and success, and you can even rent one of these bad boys on Airbnb for a night to give you unlimited content possibilities. So now we're getting to the business end and we've built up our top of funnel content. What we need to do now is drive traffic, create a solid VSL and a Facebook ad, then head to ClickFunnels for a speedy landing page and upload your video sales letter. Now you need some ads to drive your traffic there. The best way to do this is with a live evergreen webinar that was only ever live once and is wheeled out every 4 hours until time itself stops. And then under the guise of a 1-hour training program, you use 50 minutes of that to use all the content in order to give that fake lifestyle, 5 minutes to spout off some trading cliches, and then you leave the last 5 minutes for the hard sell. And the reason why this works so well is because people want two things: fast results and no effort. These ads are like heroin to desperate people. Make sure to use a sense of urgency, like one spot left, even though you'll take anyone who signs up in order to get them booked onto a call. You'll need to use Calendly here to automate and schedule your calls. Make sure you sound like you're on their side. You'll want to tell them how everyone will say that they can't do it and they'll try and drag them down, but you can offer them the way and show them how to do it, like a smiling angel ready to take their card payment. Finally, you'll want to let them know that you're charging £60,000 for this service, but in a special offer that ends today, you'll only be charging them £19,997. Now this will make you a lot of money, but eventually you're going to run out of time. And what you need to do here is hire a salesperson who will work on 100% commission. This is because these people don't get paid unless they make a sale, so they'll say anything they need to say in order to match their sole KPI, which is cash collected. Anyone who has the buy or die mentality here is perfect for the role. Here's a pro tip: use sites like Fiverr and Upwork in order to find people willing to leave reviews. Here's a guy called who left a review for a trading educator on the 29th of August 2021. He's only ever done one review on Trustpilot and it was a glowing 5-star one. Now, there's a profile that's either or someone pretending to be with the same picture who was paid $23.33 to provide online feedback for a trading program. And look, this review could be genuine, but realistically, who's ever going to bite the hand that feeds? So if you do want lots of reviews on Trustpilot or another review site, just buy them because everyone has the price. And if you want to go one step further, just use logos such as Forbes or other big publishers on your website so people think you've been featured in them, but you really haven't and nobody will ever bother to check. You need to take fake it till you make it literally here. And for the ultimate prize, hire a PR firm to get you into the national press. This actually isn't that hard because a lot of journalists don't bother fact checking, they're all hungry for clicks. So just feed them a story about how he left school with 3 GCSEs and then he went on to make £2 million trading. This will give you huge credibility because you'll be in the national press and it'll push people to your top of funnel content that you're constantly promoting with all the TikToks and Reels. If this is too much, what you can do is list a book on Amazon for 99p, then buy 50 copies yourself and make it a bestseller. Yes, it's not the New York Times best-selling list, but it still sounds pretty good. And finally, if that's not enough, you can always pay someone relatively well-known to say something good about you. Now, not only is Matt Le Tissier absolutely right, but he also has no idea who I am because I just told him it was a pep talk. But I can now put that on my personal website and pretend it's an endorsement. So you just go to Cameo, pay your £40, and then you've got an endorsement from a relatively known celebrity. So you've now got a business where you pretend to be a trader, but you're not actually a trader, and you route people through your affiliate broker, or you sell a hugely discounted coaching course, or you do both. And I've still got an hour left before I have to give the jet back, so I might as well enjoy it.